Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 81st episode of Uchuu Kyoudai, Space Brothers. So, yeah, last episode, we got to touch in on Kenji's family, which is nice, you know. His daughter's gotten a bit older, another child on the way, you know, so he's making pretty good life progress there, I suppose. And, you know, Hibito is not giving up. He's going to keep working hard at his thing, and everyone's working hard, and hopefully everyone that's working hard gets results. So, yeah, let's find out. 3, 2, 1, play. Whew. Yeah, Muta's getting closer to the moon as well. And Oppo doing, you know, doing his thing. Yeah, he hasn't quite explained what's going on to Muta. No. You know, if you don't want the office, I'll take it, Hibito. I need a better place to record, so I'll gladly take it. You're never truly alone. And, you know, Lori's here. So pretty much everything we've already seen last episode, but... Still would have been amazing if Olga was in the box. She would fit, you know, because she's flexible enough to fit in the box. Yes, Nemo, I remember that name. Sounds absolutely terrifying. Uh, but also pretty cool, you know, pretty fun. But still terrifying. We are men of the sea. Okay, Terminator. And splash. Hopefully he will be back. Hopefully there wasn't a death flag. The opening now, okay. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. And there it was. Uchuu Kyoudai. Why would you go to Florida, though? Worst Enemy is the name of the title. Ichiban no Teki. Fishies! Maybe Nemo's in here somewhere. Well, at least there's a ladder. That's nice. And there is air in here. That's good. That's good. Oh, hello. Thank you. Okay. Nice to meet you. It's like we don't get many visitors down here. Thank you. Can I find a place to dry off, please? Oh, there's Kenji. So I've heard. Hamilton. Kenji has such a cool name. I don't know if I really mentioned that before, but he does. Love, son. Yeah, like, why? Well, the. I mean, Muta hasn't heard much about that. Okay, sure. That's not very flattering. Monsters. That's a way better nickname than Ant. Who? Hello? You want to come hang out with the rest, Andy? I assume he's a big guy. Uh, hello, Andy. You can sit back down now. Does look fairly tall. Putting monsters and ants together seems very unfair. Fishy. Yep, we're now down here. We're now working hard. Okay. Now I know. So it has nothing to do with the fish, Nemo? Yeah, we all can't just go to one, of course, so. Do you get internet down there? He really is, though, you know. I would feel much better being around Kenji. I'm not even joking. Like, I would... Anything I do in life, I would feel better if he was there with me. Houston, Texas. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, the practice, right. Very secret house call. I was sure I'd be a little bit nervous about where I'm being led, but, you know, it's fine. Yeah, can you, Lori? Will you commit seppuku if you don't? That was, yeah, an amazing nickname. Way better than Ant. Whew. This is where we're doing it. Gotta get it set up. Looking good. She's like, this is what I was brought here to watch. Yeah, it really is. I mean, it would be a bad space helmet because, you know, it couldn't keep air in, but aside from that, yeah. Yes, Lori, yes. Japanese kendo. I don't imagine that's the only kind of kendo there is, because his Fisher, you know, was born in Japan. You know, I know judo is. I assume kendo is as well. Just love what a weeb Lori is great. Right. Okay, so very specific teams. Oh. Oh, okay, that's a problem. Oh no, that's a big problem. No, I don't want to. No, no, I don't want one of them to fail. It's not cool at all. Now I can't enjoy this at all. Yes, I guess I've seen cuter fish, but they're all right. I don't think they are. I. This guy's a little bit weird. Yeah, I kind of got that impression. Kind of. Yeah. Just wants to jump out there and swim with them, but they just swim away from him. Don't we all? Yeah. Right now, we're enjoying watching the fish. Okay. Masks? Sure. Looks like they have cameras on them. Scream at the top of your lungs? that name. Oh. You almost broke Muta there, be careful. No, just your imagination. uh, just a little bit. A little bit scary. But, you know, doesn't really seem like a bad person deep down. Oh. Okay. Just George Love. Why would you have that name, though? Let's go. Say hi to those fish. What the heck is that? A very odd shape. What happened? I'm a little bit nervous now. What happened to get that? Did you get too friendly with a fish and he didn't appreciate it and fought back? Oh, it was so pretty. Never panic. Yeah, try not to do that. Yeah, that's how you get the bends or whatever, right? Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yes, definitely beware of stingrays. You don't want to do that. Don't step on them. The sea can be a very nice and dangerous place. The vertical climb roll. The legendary. Very dangerous, but a lot of fun. Yeah, he's up against Kenji though, so. Yeah. Kenji. Yeah, I don't know how he can beat Kenji though. Even if he did beat Kenji, I feel bad for Kenji. Like, such a bad position to be in. Be careful. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah, let's not tear the suit or anything. Gotta outdo that younger brother, yeah. Makes sense. It was pretty obvious. Specially calibrated diving suits. Man, that's some pretty intense training. Freaking Yambo. As long as you're having fun, that's what matters. Because he still doesn't know what's on the line here. Which is good not to know that going into it. That could make things awkward. And... no, not quite. TV dinner. Very American. Well... don't ruin it for us, ants. More fish to look at. A big fish. Oh, that's a big fish. Maybe we should eat that. Oh wow. Okay. Let's not provoke it. Oh, so that's how you got the scar? A fish literally bit you? That's horrible. Man, that thing looks terrifying. I know I couldn't. Wow, still not over. Keep expecting the ED to start. Second day of Nemo. Indeed. A beautiful friendship. And now, okay. For real that time. Well, there you go. Our underwater training has officially begun. And a little bit is riding on this, so... Oof. Oof. The New World. I think they stopped doing the cartoons, but I'm not sure, so I'll just wait, just in case, you know. Yeah, that looks like we really are done with the cartoons. Okay, so that was the 81st episode of Space Brothers. Like I said, they have started their underwater training, which that is certainly the closest you're going to get to simulating the moon is underwater. Because a lot of things are similar, you know, you kind of reduce gravity, more difficult to move in some ways, and you have to wear a suit or, you know, you can't breathe. So it really does match it a lot, and it does almost kind of seem like a new world in its own way, because you do see some things down there that you wouldn't see on the surface. Fish, you know, being a good example, but, you know, things like that. Of course, the moon doesn't actually have aliens, probably, so it's easier in some ways, you know. So we went there because there's like I think three of these little areas that they go to, and one of them had Kenji and Muta in it, where we met a couple others, a bit of a fish enthusiast there, or sea enthusiast, one of the two, Hamilton, and also Love was the other one, you know, bit of a big guy, you know, although I think there was actually three, but yeah, point is one of them it's kind of big. I found out what NEMO stands for, NASA Extreme Environment Mission Operation, so that's cool. Yeah, each house, 1 support diver and 4 astronauts. So, yeah, I guess it explains why there'd be that. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I went back over to Texas, you know, where Hibito's doing his thing. He's starting to get us set up for him to continue his training, which he's still trying to keep as hush as he can, but got a doctor, kind of a medical consultant to be part of it, you know, who's kind of cute, so I'd say well done there. And freaking Lori being like, Japanese kendo, it's awesome, it's cool, it's great, so yeah, good to have Lori around. Let's see, in this part here they talk about it. He talks about how he selected the teams based on his own evaluation of their personalities, which makes sense. But then he says, 1 of the 2 new astronauts in each group will be chosen. So yeah, 1 of the 2 new astronauts in each group will be chosen. So basically 1 from each is what he said, right? I didn't misinterpret that, which would mean only Muta or Kenji could be chosen. So yeah, and then he says, only 1 per pair will be able to go to the moon. So that would be a total of like 3 if there's like 3 pairs, right? And then the guy is admiring the fish, you know, as you do. I like how we got some kind of general advice for divers, you know, rookie mistakes that people tend to make. Like swimming to the surface in a panic when something goes wrong, you don't want to do that. So good lessons there. Yeah, he just kind of looks at Kenji's profile, and yeah, it's pretty clear that Kenji has an advantage over Muta, because Muta's always had a struggle to just kind of barely scrape by a lot of the time, whereas Kenji's always been much more, you know, competent, you know, a leader. Like that's really not easy to like overcome, like to defeat that. So I really don't know what Muta's gonna do, like how we'll be able to outperform Kenji. So I'm definitely worried about him, and it's just a bad position to be in, because if Kenji, I don't want either of them to fail, and yet, judging by what he said, one of them is going to, which is just horrible to think about. Because we do get all this sort of friendship down there, like the high-fiving and stuff. Just, no, I don't want them to have to compete against each other when this is important to both of them. And then we had this scene, which we definitely want to take another look at. Starting tomorrow, 20% of the training will be similar to what you've already done, while the remaining 80% will be competition against the other teams. Okay, so yeah, he mentions competition against the teams here, but with the way it was said before, it made it seem like somebody from each team would go, so there wouldn't really need to be as much competition between the teams. That confused me a little bit. The team evaluation determines who will be assigned to lunar missions first. Well, I mean, that's sort of true, I guess. But yeah, he talks about beating the other teams, but it didn't sound like that's what we were doing before. So, yeah, I'm a little bit confused because of that. Whether it's just a matter of them not telling them the full truth, or what. Then we saw that terrifying fish that gave him the scar. So, because it sounds like to me that those contradict each other, but maybe not. Maybe just me misinterpreting something. I don't know. But the point is, we do need to do our best down there for our evaluation. So, either way, it doesn't really change what we got to do. You know, which is to do our best, of course. So, hopefully, So hopefully things work out somehow. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.